Guys, we made it to Christmas
I love
break.
Christmas.
I know it's been a tough semester, but y'all have worked. Thea, is this for me?
Yes.
A new sweater?
Yes.
You know me so well.
I know.
Thank you.
Yep.
Anna, Christmas cookies?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
We can split those little.
I want that one.
Happy holidays, Mr. Chase. I got you fruitcake.
Did you say a fruitcake?
Yes, it is.
You know I'm allergic to fruitcake. Do you want my esophagus to close up? Do you want me to break out in hives? Scott, you dumbass. I hope mother Santa Claus brings you a mother lump of coal for Christmas. A fruitcake? Thea, a fruitcake?
Ridiculous. It's
Have you ever seen me eat a
No, you
fruitcake?
don't eat fruitcake because you're obviously allergic to fruitcake.
That's what old people eat.
Exactly.
How old does he think I am?
Like, maybe like 50, but you're not.
Yeah,
you're
I'm
not.
50. Secret Santa's today. Thought it was Thursday. Hey, Alex. The principal wants to speak to you.
The dean?
Yeah, the dean, yeah. Sorry, I get mixed up going back and forth with Australia, but it was something about your scholarship not rolling over to next semester or something. That seems
What?
pretty serious,
I
right?
need my scholarship.
I know you do. Hey, look, don't worry about the party. You go talk to him. I can hold this for you, and you go sort it out.
Thanks, dude.
Hey,
Granted.
no worries. It'll all work out. Always does.
Yeah, it's real cotton too. You should be able to.
Happy holidays, Mr. Chase. Look, I wanted to get you something, but what do you get the man that has everything? So.
Wow, #1 professor. Duke, you haven't even been here the whole semester. You didn't have to do this.
Oh, I had to, Mr. Chase. It's from the heart.
Well, I really appreciate this gesture. Thank you so much.
No. Thank you, Mr. Chase. 100 times more. Bring it in.
Girl hug!
Merry Christmas, everybody. This is great.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.